Odlično sam uspio.
Life. Sorry. How's life?
Ha. It's okay. And you?
Okay, it's doing great.
No.
Yeah. What are you up to?
Sorry?
What are you doing?
I got some small firm and some investments and something like that.
Working from home or?
Yes.
But just by yourself or?
Yeah. Always. And you're here in Zagreb?
Can you borrow me just for a second?
I trust you. Just today tonight I'm flying out. So
I remember you from the 90s.
yeah. Facebook's familiar.
Yeah. This is you,
Your family?
Sorry?
Your family?
Kids at home and life also.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also doing 1 month Sankirtan in Germany with Rama prayer.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice, but it was another level.
Mm-hmm. And here, how long in Croatia you were doing it?
Should we start?
Yes.
Your choice.
Yeah, I know. They should learn the lesson.
Yeah, yeah.
Always.
They think it's 6 o'clock or what is the norm?
You know.
Huh? Come for Prasad?
Alright, we start.
Harmony?
He's good. He's better than me.
Huh?
We are very poor in Milana. Gotta move that thing a little bit. Ah, there you go. Oh, it's all time lapse. When it's reproduced, it's on time.
Okay.
We see like delay.
Okay.
I mean, he told me like this, and I was checking after it was like that. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyava Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. Some familiar faces, some new faces. So, we already had a little talk yesterday, and we'll continue today. And don't worry, I'll be gone by 7 o'clock, so that's the good news. Om Jnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Giramayam Dadati Swapadantikam Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Giradhar Shivasuri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Mukam Karoti Vacharam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripadam Aham Bande Sri Guru Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanyeshwaram Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. It's okay.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. So yesterday we spoke a little bit about unity and diversity and the need for balance between tradition and innovation. Also, we explored some of the concepts of Sankirtan, how to share the message in an attractive, relevant and impactful way. Because if I can't see you, it's hard to connect. Yeah, but I can't see you. Yeah. You see, during the last few years, where there's so much zooming in and zooming out and spacing out, it got quite distractive too. And now, although some people still want to live the online life, but I believe the offline experience is more relatable and more tasteful than the online experience. Would you agree? Yes or yes? Please say yes. Yes. Thank you. You're a good audience. I knew it was worth it coming to Zagreb. Of course, some people say, hey, I can do everything right from my crib. I don't need to leave bed, I can do investments, I can order food, I can watch darshan, I can chant my rounds. Or I have AI chant my rounds for me, But there's a few things that only you can do. You cannot outsource, you cannot delegate, and you have to do them yourself. There's a saying that if a tree falls in the forest and no one's there to hear it, it did not happen. Have you heard of that saying? It's a philosophical debate that we will not get into tonight. But there's a new saying that is, if it was not on social media, it didn't happen. Now this morning, I got up and I chanted japa, and it was not on social media, I guarantee you. But it did happen, because I was there, and Krishna was also there. Yeah, I woke him up. So, practice is what happens when no one is watching. Okay? You can write that down on your mental whiteboard. Practice is what happens when no one is watching, but you're there. The Acharya is the teacher. The teachers tell us that when you feel happiness, when you feel ecstasy in your heart, and I believe you do, because, not just because you're Croatian, but because you're practitioners and you feel happiness, in your practice. They say, don't reveal it to your mind. Why would you not reveal your happiness to your mind? Any idea?
Mind will start to obstruct.
In which way would the mind obstruct? I mean, happiness is a great thing. Why would you see that as an obstruction?
Self-satisfaction. Self-satisfaction.
In which sense? Is that a bad thing?
Like, in sense of complacency.
Okay, you can say, okay, I've achieved, I'm there, I'm good. All right. What else? What could be a reason why the teachers say, don't reveal the happiness that you feel in your heart to your mind.
You think it will be lost?
Yes, how will it get lost? What does the mind do? What's the business of the mind?
Mess.
You have a mind? Or are you mindless? What does your mind do?
Creates more and more this desire, and
Okay.
maybe it will want more happiness, or it will think that.
Okay, it starts getting fearful, it starts getting calculative, starts saying, okay, this is nice happiness, but you know, like last week was better happiness, you know? Like right now there's a competing program out there, you know, there's some people doing something somewhere else, and we're not there. So if I would be there, maybe I would be more happy. Of not being part of the party. You're plugged into all these social media, but you know, people can get pretty distracted and pretty competitive scrolling through life. I asked the kids on the campus, are you reading books or are you just scrolling through life? You may think that, yeah, if I be at that vegan restaurant, you know, with the guys at the big tilak, you know, they have a nice band and they make a great show. So if I be there, I feel more happiness in my heart. But right now here, we started out with 3 people, and is this really going to happen here or what? The main reason the acharyas tell us not to reveal it to our mind is because the mind will profane it. Profane means will make it mundane. Just like sometimes you feel a moment of joy in your life, and then your mind tells you, take out your phone and take a picture of that moment. Have you had that experience? And then, okay, this is me feeling happy. This is me feeling blissful. This is me being very meditative. This is me being very spiritual. And all of a sudden, poof, your happiness is gone. The moment is gone. You just killed it. You just ruined it. Have you noticed? Because it's very subtle. It's not something gross, you know, like this microphone stand. It's something very subtle. And Krishna is the most subtle. So he's there, and he's the supremely conscious being, and he does not like it when people have other agendas, other motives, or are distracted. Just like in the rasa dance, Krishna was dancing with the gopis. You're familiar with the scenario, right? Yet at some point, the gopis felt a little proud. They felt we're the most fortunate, the most exalted, the most rare persons in the universe because we're dancing with Krishna. And all of a sudden, poof, what happened? Krishna was gone. He was gone. He just disappeared. And he took off. And they were all crying in separation, trying to get Krishna back. That is our situation. That is our situation. So, therefore we have the great fortune to have ample volumes of literature which explain to us the science and the process of bhakti. That it's not just, okay, I bought the t-shirt, I bought the mala, hey, I bought the weekend course, and I bought, you know, the premium version. And now, okay, how much ecstasy, how much happiness am I going to get, you know? Like I got initiated now, these people owe me a lifetime supply of happiness. No, Srila Prabhupada came to give us a process, Hare Krishna. He came to give us a process. And he has given us not only the formula, he's also given us Sangha, the association of practitioners. That's why we get to, and we share our hearts about our practice. Because that's what practitioners do. I used to take groups up to Rishikesh. Have you been to Rishikesh? No? It's the self-declared Mecca of yogis, the foothills of the Himalayas. Very nice, you know, just before it gets steep. The Ganges is coming down, very pristine, you can drink the water. The town is divided into 2 parts by the river. There's nice walking bridge over the river. And I used to take groups up there to chant Hare Krishna. and distribute books. Were you there when we were up there?
With you, no, but I was there.
You was there, okay. Yeah, your friends came a few times. We had great fun up there. And so, one time, we were chanting Hare Krishna and distributing books in the holy name right there in Lakshman Jula up. And you know, it's a small town, and it's a small square, and the bridge is a walking bridge. You can walk or you can go on a motorbike, but you can't, there's not a driving bridge. So as we were doing chanting and dancing, more and more people joined, and it became like a mosh pit. It became like a big group of people chanting and dancing. And all of a sudden there was traffic jam. Nobody could move in either direction, so everything flooded. And initially the people were honking on their motorbikes. After a while they realized this is hopeless. So they just got off the bikes and they joined in the chanting. Because it's India, you know, they're used to this kind of scenario. There was one professional beggar there, not a sadhu, not a saintly person, but it was his job. So he sat there on the steps next to the German bakery with his little cup. I need that little cup of water, if possible. Thank you, Sundar. So, and he was watching us, and he was looking a little sad. But after 10 or 15 minutes, he decided that it wasn't so much productive being a beggar here while this is going on. So he got up and he picked up his cup and he put it in his pocket. And thank you. And he came and joined us. And he started chanting and dancing and waving his hands. And after a while he started chanting very, very exuberantly and dancing like in a very demonstrative way. And then all of a sudden he reached into his shirt pocket and he pulled out a big stack of rupee notes and he waved it around. And then he started putting notes into the pockets of all the people who were chanting and dancing. And he was showing everybody, I'm not a beggar, I'm a generous person. Books and try to teach people about this practice of bhakti. Help them transform being beggars to being givers, to being generous persons. And that is the greatest gift that you can give to any person in the world. Because you may look around you and you see there's a lot of well-dressed, well-fed, well-tanned, well-ornamented people moving around Zagreb. Have you noticed? They're looking okay? Huh? They're doing fine? Huh? Yet there is still a certain sense of uncertainty and a certain sense of discontent, of tension, of feeling lost, of feeling afraid. I was in Miami and I met one lady and she was yelling at her phone. Have you ever seen people yell at their phone? Do you guys ever yell at your phones? They don't do this here, huh? You do sometimes. Okay, this is a new story and a new batch of people, so please come in, take your seats. Huh? Hare Krishna. Yeah, choose any seat you like. Wherever you're comfortable. You can move a little closer, yeah. Okay, water break. You missed the first story, but it's okay. You'll get the idea. So, I'm always a little puzzled when I see people yelling at their phone. I always think, what has this phone done to be deserved yelling at, you know? And what is the other person thinking on the other side of the phone? Like, you know, are they putting it on mute or are they just holding it to the wall? Or, you know? So this lady yelling at her phone. And I had two options. A, avoid her. B, talk to her. Now, we'll have a little vote here. Is Croatia still a democracy? Yeah? Kind of?
Kind of.
Kind of, sort of. Okay.
Officially.
Officially. All right. So, who votes for A? Avoid her. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who votes for B? Talk to her. 1, 2. Sundar. Okay. Now remember, nobody's neutral. Not even the Swiss are neutral. Remember what we said yesterday about the Swiss, right?
Okay, I go for A.
Okay. For A, avoid her.
No
Yeah.
C, no C.
So you're nice, non-confrontational, you know. Now, of course, I talk to her. I'm a hockey player, and I'm a preacher, so I have to talk to her. Please come in, sit down.
And it was challenge.
And otherwise, it's not much of